sitting by the beachside, on the beachside, however you want to interpret this. Karma reading. Let's go back to the basics. What's their karma? Okay, this is someone who you used to be emotional with this person and then you stopped. You started focusing more on, no, this is the entry energy. Getting boasting, flexing. Either this person boasts too much, flexes too much, or used to flex things with this person. And I have it twice, and I had it as soon as this card came out as well. This person, there is something that they assume that has to be done going through them. And they wanted to make you feel that way. Like they wanted to make sure that you would understand that they were the door that you had to go through. That they've been rejecting you over and over. But in the... not even in stuff that you were asking, that's what I'm trying to say. Like this person was literally chasing you, rushing after you, and then when they had the chance to talk to you, they would try to make it look like they truly had the power to determine where you'd go. And I see that this pushed you to indulge in other connections, to indulge in other opportunities, and also that whatever type of emotions that you used to have about the situation, you took that, you realized that in that specific situation it was just about drama and chaos, and you transferred not the quality but the quantity of emotions to something that is more pleasurable, fulfilling, like positive. You went from negative to positive, but it's the same quantity, if that makes sense, the same quantity of emotions. You did it for self-protection, because I see that this person is trying really hard to kind of break your aura, but it's like because they want to be let in, and once they are let in, they think that they will be able to maneuver that in such a way that they want to connect your life in a permanent way, and they fail to understand that you are entitled to have your own life. And if your lives merge at a certain point in time, there can be other timelines where your lives don't merge at all. And I see that in one of those timelines, you are way above this person and they don't like that. So I see that your glow up in a certain area is serving this person's karma. They are feeling thunderstruck by jealousy. So it's a bit sad to inquire about somebody's karma, and it's about them having to digest somebody else's happiness, but sometimes it happens, unfortunately. There is some sort of authority figure that is putting... I don't want to say this, but someone, for some of you, might put this person in jail. I see you recovering and celebrating away from this person. Okay, for some of you, it's literal jail. For others of you, there is going to be divine intervention that is going to put this person in a position, could be an energy, could be a physical space, could be a temporary situation where they feel extremely stuck, like they feel like they cannot breathe, they feel like the walls are closing on them. This person is feeling very rejected, but this is something like this is real. This is real rejection. This person knows why they're being rejected, and they know that they cannot do anything about it but soaking it all in. In the meantime, you absolutely have zero issues sacrificing the free time that you would spend with this person. You're way more focused on keeping your little ones away from this person. This could even refer to your creations, your creativity. You're focused on having your wish fulfillment, and it's not that you want them to not have a wish fulfillment. It's not that you think that your wish fulfillment is more important than theirs. You're just being objective, you're being you, and you have your own wish fulfillment, and this person likely has their own wish fulfillment or could have a better wish fulfillment, but the fact that it's only partial, it's it's tied to the karma, and I'm getting that they know. I'm also seeing that this person feels looked after by you in a sense, or you used to look after this person, and this was hurting their ego. You were doing that out of love, but they felt powerless compared to you, and they didn't like that. They didn't like to depend from you emotionally. So, and that's okay. I mean, if something is unhealthy, it's it's not about ego in any sense. So if it's unhealthy, you let the situation be for yourself and for the other party. And I'm saying that even if you know that your energy is beneficial for this person, don't force your love. That's what I'm trying to say. Because even if for you this is love, even if for you this is something healthy, for this person it feels like an attack. So it's time for you to truly be as neutral as you can in the situation, because there is something that is going on energetically that you're not even meant to see, and you're not meant to be involved in. There is something that has to do either with this person's family or this person's family ties that is a little bit dirty, to be fair. And you're not supposed to meddle yourself in this. You might want to heal the situation, but you also need to have boundaries with yourself. You can only heal the people who come towards you for healing. So, and I'm seeing that you might have to put boundaries with yourself, but eventually you might also have to put boundaries again with this person, because if you start going neutral, this person will notice that something is different, and this person might have an abandonment wound. So whenever they feel like there's resistance, there's distance, they struggle to cope with it. So this person might try and come back around to demand healing energy, but you might have told them already, and it's time to reinforce that that you cannot just give that type of advice, that type of energy away. There is something that you can use as boundary. Like, it's not, and it can be as simple as that's not my family, I don't know, or that's not my area of expertise, I don't know. You are someone very helpful, you want to find the answers, and you might have the answers, but at the same time you don't have to always have something to say. If I'm allowed. Work hard for this, it is worth it. I see that eventually there is something about the energy that you are protecting at this point in time. It's not it's not much about working on it, creating it, making up the energy from scratch. You are like, you know that the energy is there, so your only job is to protect it. And you are doing your shadow work because you're recognizing that there was something that was leaking within you, and you are also becoming more aware of how this person interacts with you and how that might cause karma for them because they lack a certain code. There is something that they never learn how to communicate. They don't know how to communicate this sense of unease. They don't know how to put words around it, and it might not even be with you or other people. This is something that happens first and foremost within themselves. Like, it's not that what I'm trying to say is that it's not that they don't want to, but they truly can't at this point in time. And I see that your boundaries, the fact that you sacrifice the need to have immediate comfort, and I see that you might have had a stress reaction before. Like, what if I don't overextend my energy? What's gonna happen to me? Are they having an outburst? And you're realizing that if you put boundaries, this person might feel overwhelmed, very nervous, but they know how to put boundaries on themselves too, as long as everything is respectful. So there is a lot of karmic energy that is happening inside of them. And that's also what I was saying when I was saying that energetically speaking, there's a lot that you're not even meant to see, because they are attached to a whole area, to a whole sphere of people that you're not supposed to be a part of. It's something that would be unhealthy for you. So truly, putting a boundary is neutral. It's just, and I see that there is something that you might know about it. You might know that this person has shady connections, and it's fair. And it's fair to not want to involve yourself with third parties that you personally don't have reasons to trust, and that you might also see as trouble. You don't want trouble. You do want the best for this person, but you also cannot force them to avoid trouble for you. You can only avoid trouble for yourself. And then this person will have their own shadow work to do to understand whether they would rather sacrifice the connection with you or toxic connections that they have. But they have free will, and your boundary is the only thing that can give that to the both of you. Tell the truth. We have it twice. Speak up and tell the truth. Throw chakra energy. It's not about just opening and let your unhealed instincts come out. You heal your throat chakra as well when you learn how to use it as a filter. How to manipulate words so that they don't just give you an internal release. They participate in the creation of a healing environment for yourself, so you put out what you want to observe, at least in your own life. I'm not chasing trouble. And you are free to chase trouble. But I would rather not be drinking with trouble. I would rather not encounter trouble when I'm relaxing and I'm vulnerable. And I want to be safe. I want to feel safe. And that's important. So self-defense times. Scared of nothing. And okay, very specific. I don't know if this directly resonates, but there is something that this person is afraid of that you are not supposed to be afraid of. And you might have to explain to this person why. And a good example is the immunity that women have when it comes to other women aggressors. So, immunity is about emotional immunity. When you have been violently attacked and that has made you feel unsafe in your body, unless you heal, and even if you heal, this might still feel difficult depending on how intense the aggression was. You might keep on feeling a sense of vulnerability and almost obligation towards the person who hurt you. Because at some point in time, your brain integrated that fighting against them was useless. That you telling them that it was hurting was useless. And that it would hurt way less if you were just to give in to the situation. Someone else who was not attacked by that same person is able to receive that narrative if they have knowledge about this type of dynamics, is able to truly see where and to which extent the other person was hurt, but they will not feel themselves that sense of obligation towards the aggressor, because their brain never, their system, their nerve, it's not even their brain. The brain is deeper. The brain is the whole nervous system. So their nervous system never felt that. It's not about being a good person. It's not about being braver than the rest. This is just biology. And so this is the thing. You need to realize that whatever type of depth, could be emotional, could be spiritual, could be karmic, could be a soul tie, this person has a lot of knots in their lives that are pulling them. You're not attached to them. So for you, it's not even a matter of breaking free from that. You might even have your own things that you need to break free from. But, and this is also the thing, like, it's not because you have a life of total immunity. It's because you are simply immune to what is slowing them down. This person is failing to understand that it's their job to heal themselves. This person is failing to understand that it's their job to make their home a peaceful and safe place. They still put a lot of blame on other people. But they told me that they wanted to come. They told me that I should have been acting in an XYZ way. They told me this, they told me that. And they never sit down and reflected, okay, who is this person who's telling me to do all of these things? Is this person a good person? Is their energy okay? Is this someone that I could allow near children? Is this someone that I could allow near pets? Is this someone that I could allow near my home, that should know my address? And all of that. It's like they go to the point where it's too late, whether they are too vulnerable towards the person to even have this instinct, this immediate sense of rejection that someone else could have by receiving the narrative, by realizing what the knots are tied to, and simply rejecting them. No, I don't want to have to deal with any of that because I don't have to. This person, and it's not easy. It's not easy either. This person needs to give more grace to themselves, because the meaning of I don't have to, it's a bunch of words, but the meaning of it is so much deeper. I don't have to because it's not tied to my survival. Okay, but then if you start realizing that your survival is also tied to people that you would rather avoid, there's a problem. Now, you don't have to, or you have to. It's something that no longer has a true meaning for your body, because your body is no longer acting based on hunger, thirst. I'm cold, I'm hot, I need comfort, I need shelter, I need to get out. Your body is now reacting to the devil is coming, I'm afraid, I will do whatever the devil says, and then I will hope that this dark energy will also reward me with what my body also needs. But this energy will never reward anyone with peace. This energy is extremely demonic. This person can have their own peace, but they need to radically detach themselves from whatever type of dark energy. And I see that it might be many. I don't know why it's the first time, but I see now multiple coming out of this room. It's a relentless work. This is also something that they need to understand. If they want to do that type of work, it's a relentless work. They need to truly become the point of their own life. This person was letting other people be the leader in their own life. But people who accept to have that position in the first place, just my humble opinion, could be questionable. So yeah, they need to go back to their own life, because they still have a lot of fixing to do, and I see that there is something in their environment that is not truly allowing them to not see that. So observe from afar as much as you can, because it's truly the best thing that you can do at this point in time. And use your protective energy for yourself. Unfortunately, it's like this person will not understand how dark it is, where they still want to keep half a door open, until you treat them just like you would treat those dark entities. It's like, no, the devil is not welcome here. I'm sorry. You can be dark and twisted outside on your own, but no. No. Truly no. And that was it. That was it for today. Thank you for tuning in. That was group number 1, and in a moment I will tackle group number 2. See you soon. Take care of yourself.